Disclaimer, before we start, if you haven't already watched our video on using the room, I'd recommend that before this because we will reference that a lot. Transitions. They're a mystery to a lot of us. Okay, so when I said walk between points in the using the room video, that is the main part of a healthy transition. You've just finished a point and you need to make that distinction that you're moving on to the next one. But sometimes the audience needs more hints. More than that, you can verbally organize your speech. Trust me, it's awesome. This is called signposting. We don't really do this in essays, but we do lay out the structure to improve organization. For example, let's say we're doing the 2 causes, 2 effects, 2 solutions structure. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out our video on speech structure. So for instance, you've just finished your causes. You might want to walk to a new position using a vehicle, which I'll talk about in a sec. And then say, so let's dive into the effects. Effect 1 and effect 2. So a vehicle, this is usually a recurring motif, the extension of an anecdote used to open, or an overall side theme that ties things together. But it is lighthearted, and it's a break from the rhetoric. I'll give you an example. In my aforementioned speech on quantum computing, I opened with Avengers and Ant-Man's time travel tech. My first transition was about his villain, Ghost, with which I was able to tease a physics concept that was the subject of the point I was heading to. So it was a break from the information and heavier stuff, the lighthearted, geeky, conversational aside. But I introduced what I was going to talk about, and then signposted my first point. So, let's discover the physics behind quantum computing, and then the process itself. You can use anything, funny stories, something interesting you learned. It's personal, not the sources or the warrants, it's you.